Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all of you. On this occasion of the inauguration of the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam Educational and Welfare Trust, I would like to congratulate Mr. Naeem Siddiqui Sahab and all the other members who are associated with this trust. One of the highlight factors that I would like to specially mention about the difference that the education that will be provided here in the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam Education and Welfare Trust is that we will be using neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, as a tool to enhance the capabilities of our students and to overcome the learning barriers. Okay, Mr. Naeem Siddiqui Sahab is an NLP practitioner and life coach, and so is Mrs. Munawwara Siddiqa, and so is Mrs. Anurekha. So the faculty involved over here will be using NLP to help our students. One of the aspects of NLP is one of the important aspects of NLP that is going to be included in the way that we teach is that we have a deeper understanding of the way the mind works. Okay, everyone's mind works with 4 representational systems. Okay, there's a visual representational system, there is an auditory representational system, there is a kinesthetic representational system, and there is one which we call as the auditory digital representational system. Representational system is the way in which our mind will process and store and recover the information that is given to it. Okay, so in simple words, like all human beings have all these 4 types of representational systems. However, usually only one of them is dominant. Okay, so a child that is having a visual representational system, like their mind will work in such a way that they will see in pictures and movies. Okay, and that information will be recorded in that manner and it will be recollected in that manner. So such a child needs to see in order to learn. Okay, an auditory representational system, like when that is dominating, then the child needs to hear. Okay, like you might find a lot of students who are very good in the verbal activities, right? They will learn things by heart only if the poem is recited or something is told to them verbally. Like they will catch hold of it very quickly and they will be able to memorize and they will be able to reproduce that. Okay, so that indicates that the child has a dominant auditory representational system. Okay, and similarly there is one representational system that is kinesthetic. Okay, so in that representational system, students need to actually feel and do something. Okay, we need to take them by hand and take them through the task, show them how to do it, right? And once they do it with their own hands, they will be able to learn it very quickly and then reproduce it very quickly, right? And then there is another, like the 4th category, the auditory digital representational system. So the people in which this system dominates, then they are more analytical. Okay, they will analyze things, they will review, they will want to understand certain things before they will accept it and like remember it and reproduce it. Okay, so these are the 4 ways in which everyone's mind works. Okay, and when these are taken into consideration, it is like very easy to teach the students. Okay, where a lot of students will miss out. We have seen certain examples where students, like in the previous year, let's say for example, they were good at science or maths. Okay, but then when they got promoted, okay, and their class changed and the teacher changed. Okay, suddenly we find that that student is not good in maths anymore. Okay, even though they were brilliant previously. So now we focus on the hard work, we focus on the extra revision, okay, and sending students to the tuition for coping up with that subject. But we I mean hardly anyone knows even that maybe the representational system has changed. The previous teacher was teaching in a way that was suitable to the child, right? Maybe the child was visual, the teacher was writing all the problems on the board, so the child was able to see and learn. And then the new teacher might be someone who is like having a dominant auditory representational system, and they are simply dictating the formulas and the problems and the solutions, and now the child is not able to cope in as much better a manner as they were able to cope, because they are visually dominant, they are not auditory dominant representational system. Okay, so that's a very like subtle and extremely important aspect that should be taken into consideration in every field of education, and education should be provided in all four representational systems, so that each student can catch that in that way, which is in which their dominating representational system works. Okay, and of course we have also methods where we can enhance the other like representational systems and bring them to a level which is matching their dominating representational system, so that like in any way, like after a time when the students have practiced that, we can teach them in any manner and they will be able to easily grasp, whether it is visual or auditory or kinesthetic or auditory digital. So like this is something that is exceptionally being included over here. It is being taken care of over here at the Jagat Guru Study Circle under the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam Education and Welfare Trust. So we hope that the students over here will excel in all the fields. Okay, and I wish the very best to all the organizers of this like trust and all the students as well. Thank you.